Alrighty. I think I had a internet loss. All right. Yeah, sorry, I had an internet loss there, which really stunk because we were going so strong and had so many people watching for late at night, and I typically never get those people back, but hopefully they do come back. Hopefully they do come back. Hopefully they do come back. And welcome. Sorry about that. Yeah, I was talking, and then I kind of noticed somebody on YouTube said something first, and I'm not for sure what happened there. Okay, so yeah, did you see my offer for 25 for JP and NY? I did not. Was that on the vintage stuff? That was on the vintage check condition stuff, right? Let me figure out what I've done with that crate. But I went over when I went over to my laptop, it said reconnecting on Restream, which means we had an internet drop. We had an internet drop, and I went ahead and discontinued it before it accidentally did something crazy. So. I was almost ready to say I'm heading home. I was about to say, well, that's it for tonight. I'm heading home. But it was too late. Y'all couldn't hear me. There's already been a couple people met. Let me reply to some people on here. We're back live now. Chris Riddings. Yeah, so these are sold to Gary for $12.50 and $12.50. Okay. And then we're going to sell these CDs here to Jim B. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Those 8 for $40. And then I hadn't shown this stack yet. I hadn't shown that stack yet for $6.99. I'll do that in just a second. Okay? All righty. Now, let me just start this crate over. I can't remember where I was. And here we go. So I started with Sleep Token. Take Me Back to Eden. That's sealed for $34.99. We have Midnight, Let There Be Witchery. Midnight was sealed on Coke Bottle Clear Vinyl, $29.99. Evergreen, Hymns for the Broken. Evergreen was sealed on cream colored vinyl. Evergray, $34.99. This is Midnight, No Mercy for Mayhem. Midnight is on black and blue colored vinyl, sealed, $24.99. Slayer, Hell Awaits, is on velvet red marbled colored vinyl, which includes a lyric photo insert and a large poster. Those are sealed for $34.99. That is Slayer, Hell Awaits. And then Slipknot, I don't know if y'all heard me, but I was saying how Laura had comped this on Discogs, the price at $44.99. But actually, I have them over here cheaper, new from our distributors. So I said I would do them for $36.99. I still got that one and then 2 over here next to me. So I've got those Iowa Slipknots. Also, I have Misery Index, Complete Control. Misery Index is sealed, limited edition red vinyl for $19.99. And then Exodus, Persona Non Grata. Exodus is on red and mustard swirl with black splatter. That's limited to $3,500. We sold 2 or 3 of those, actually. There's two more there for Exodus, $34.99. $34.99 on Exodus. That is on red and mustard swirl with black splatter. 2 copies of Exodus there. Let me see here. Make sure that person got my message. And make sure nobody else has reached out to us. I need to go ahead and hop over here in the live and kind of see. I like to see how many people we have on this late at night. All right. And then we have, I think this was Slime Rod. And if I wasn't told this was Slime Rod, I wouldn't have known. $24.99. That's unopened. I still got 3 copies of that. Slipknot, All Hope Is Gone. Slipknot's on orange colored vinyl. $44.99 on Slipknot. That one is $44.99. Decline of the Eye, Johans. Spooky looking cover there. $29.99. Slime Lord. Thank you. Slime Lord. Slime Lord. Thank you. Slime Lord. Thank you, Adam Bullock. Not Rod. Lord. Here's another Slayer, Show No Mercy. Flesh pink with orange marble vinyl. Original artwork, lyric photo, insert and large poster. $34.99. The Melvins, nude with boots, apple red vinyl. Melvins is sealed for $29.99. And we have Raven, which is Stay Hard. Raven is a limited edition 750 on yellow vinyl. Raven is unopened, $29.99. You ever come across Tupac Machiavelli? Now, are you asking, do we have it? Or are you asking, have I ever had it before? All righty. Donna Handshoemaker is watching the wrong video. She's watching the one from last night because it started over. And she's bidding on a John Cougar record that sold 7 hours ago. I just saw her comments come in. She's watching the wrong video. Okay, so that was the first, there's 3.5 crates of metal that we were going to read back through, and that was the first half crate. And then there's 3 more. I was going to make sure everybody has seen all this tonight. I'm going to go ahead and show these CDs for $6.99. These CDs are $6.99, and we have Lost Prophets, Start Something. Lost Prophets, the infamous, or the infamous, Inspector 7. The Devil Wears Prada, Dead Throne. The Darkness, Permission to Land. Cage, Hell's Winter. Hell, Human Remains. Hades, The Dawn of the Dying Sun. Extol, Mesmerized. Fate, Vultures. Extinction of Mankind, Northern Scum. Those are all $6.99. Chris Frazier wants Dark, which was The Darkness. I Believe in a Thing Called Love. That sold to Chris Frazier for $6.99. We have Eddie Gut on Inspector 7. That sold. Is the X-Tool signed? No. Some of these slipped through the other night that were autographed, though, but that one's not. And those are all still available if anybody wants them. All right. So let's bring over another crate. All right. And one more time, all these will be sticker because I have a very good feeling tomorrow if I make the post to let everybody know, metal is available for buy it now and a whole lot of records. Hopefully, we'll sell a ton of it. Hopefully. All right. Yeah, this is some earlier stuff here. Yeah, this has a lot of the stuff that I'm curious to read through again because I'm like, what the heck is some of this to begin with, okay? Cinderella, Night Songs. Cinderella is $39.99. That's a new sealed music on vinyl press. Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil, red vinyl. Avenged Sevenfold is $39.99. Some of these, if I'm going to read through these again in the group, I'm going to have to make some notes on the names. This was, okay, this is Blunt, or Blut, B-L-U-T, A-U-S-N-O-R-D, which I believe someone said was Balut. Nord. And that's brown splatter. That's technically the front of it there. $34.99. B-L-U-T. I've been calling it Blut or Blut. Sodom. Genesis 19. Sodom is new and sealed for $39.99. Rivers of Nile. This was a pricey one. Where Owls Know My Name. This is a 2019 purple vinyl and bone white melt colored vinyl. Limited to 600, $129.99. No movement in YouTube. Probably because nobody's commenting. Probably because there's not many people watching right now commenting. I think everybody's went to bed on me. Especially after the disconnection. Here's another Blut. Here's the band if you want to visually see it. And this one's called Disharmonium. Pink and purple split splatter. That's $34.99. And we got 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And we also have Rotting Christ, oxblood colored vinyl, and that is $29.99. Jim says he'll take the rest of the CDs for $5 each. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That is sold to Jim B for $40. David's still here. RK still here. Just 25. I know when probably everybody went to bed after my signal because it took me a while to get back on. And they're probably like, well, Chad's done. I'm done. Good night. So if you're watching right now, you have very little competition. Rivers of Nile, the work, yellow and blue vinyl. Rivers of Nile is sealed for $34.99. Stormtroopers of Death, Speak English or Die. This should be on colored vinyl, $39.99. And then Slipknot, which was at a great price. This is from, I think from here back is now the very first band we went through. This is on blue vinyl. Here we are, or excuse me, We Are Not Your Kind. That is sealed for $27.99. This Ending, Needles of Rust, sealed on orange vinyl, $27.99. Sealed $27.99. Avenged Sevenfold, City of Evil. That one's on red and white swirl for $39.99. And this was Hath, H-A-T-H, Hive, sealed on colored vinyl, $29.99. And we got 2 of those. Ken Crooker wants This Ending. That's sold to Ken Crooker. There's a couple more of those left if anybody else wants one. Skeletal Remains, sealed on orchid colored vinyl for $32.99. We had 2 of those, and that was called The Entombment of Chaos. Grim Reaper, Walking in the Shadows, pink, white, and pink splatter. Grim Reaper is sealed for $29.99. And Skid Row, The Gang's All Here. Skid Row is sealed, $29.99. Trivium and The Court of the Dragon. Trivium is $32.99. Slayer Show No Mercy, $34.99. Flesh Pink and Orange Marble Vinyl. Guns N' Roses Greatest Hits, $44.99. And Bury Tomorrow Cannibal, sealed for $26.99. Bury Tomorrow. Soulfly Totem. Soulfly is sealed for $27.99. And Mayhem, Wolf's Lair Abyss. Mayhem's on clear vinyl, $29.99 on Mayhem. All right, let me grab some more CDs. Actually, let me take this stack of sold CDs in here before there's a crash into me. Dave Matthews Band. So Tanner and Paul worked on some posters yesterday or today, and let me see if they're on my computer. I kind of forgot about them. I told them there's no way we'd be able to get to them, but yeah, they're on here. I'm going to have some posters tomorrow, like for auction. Some like high-end, not high-end, but some posters that we've spent enough time researching we need to auction tomorrow night. So that's coming up soon. Let me swap out crates. Oh, I forgot to get seated. Let me swap out crates and then I'll grab some CDs. Let me take this one back over here. I'm trying to fill up our last crate tonight, which will be 8 crates of sold records, which will be really incredible, plus all the great auctions we've had, which are in those crates. But I also keep bumping into the sold stuff here because I have very little room to walk through. Let's see here. Let's go through this right here. Here we go. I need to check. You know, I posted a flip video on YouTube, and I don't think it's just hard to reach people over there doing it that way. I don't know. Did he get any comments? Yeah, no comments. Y'all let me down. YouTube flip video got no comments. I was worried it would. It's hard. It's so hard to reach people over there like that. That's why I never have posted them. I'll try it again tomorrow. Plus, it's really hard to shoot the video because they don't let you upload shorts. Like, you can see how kind of zoomed in it is, and it's not gonna. I don't think it, unless y'all have notifications turned on. I don't think y'all see them. It's not like Facebook. If I post a flip video on Facebook, y'all always can see them. You know, because people know where to go to and stuff. But I've got to get all of our YouTube viewers. I posted a flip video over there, and there was no claims. Yep, I hadn't checked it till right then. But that's sad. Y'all let me down over on YouTube. Nobody bought anything. And the YouTube video, the Facebook video, just got a comment 3 minutes ago, I think. It did. They're still claiming stuff in there. So, speaking of that, I got to go through that crate, which we may do after this one. That way we can maybe show some different kind of stuff. We have pigs, viscerals, unopened on blood and guts colored vinyl, $29.99. Voivod, Synchro Anarchy. Voivod is $24.99. Moon Tooth Phototroph, and that's sealed for $34.99. And then David V wants to debut Van Halen. I've got that. That was that in tonight's new stuff? That was in tonight's new stuff. What have I done with those crates? What did I do with those crates? I've had to have taken them somewhere. Is this them? Okay, here's them. Can't go wrong with Van Halen's debut. Ain't Talking About Love. Also, I think Tim Jensen wanted one of these before we signed off. Tim Jensen, you wanted one of these Nirvanas before we signed off, I'm pretty sure. So this is sold to David V 63. This is sold to Tim Jensen, Nirvana, and the Cinderella. Now, are you talking about Cinderella, the Long Cold Winter from the last bin? I think you're talking about this right here. Not songs. Yeah. Okay. Oh man, it's another Blut Nord, which is unopened on blue vinyl, $29.99. I have Ishan Pharos, that's on multicolored vinyl, $24.99. Rage Against the Machine, self-titled, $29.99. Piercing Through the Frozen Eternity by Moonlight Sorcery. Blue and clear vinyl, $29.99, Moonlight Sorcery. Ingested, Ashes Lie Still, sealed on smoky colored vinyl, $24.99. Jim B says, you forgot to bring over the CDs. I'm on a roll, Chad. Oh, if I can grab them. I don't know how many more is left. Battlecross, Pursuit of Honor. Battlecross, Pursuit of Honor. Here's one autographed. Down Here, Ending is Beginning. That one's autographed. Down Here, Ending is Beginning. Halloween, Time of the Oath. Sepultura, Schizophrenia. Man, we're in some classic stuff here. Genocide 2, AD Infinite. Hymn, Love Metal. Republica. Emir, Slave to the Game. Bunny Wailer, Blackheart Man. And Disgust, The Honor of It All. Jim B got Rage Against the Machine. We got 3 copies Between the Baird and Me. Between the Baird and Me, their debut, $24.99. Candlemass, Friday, July 3rd, 2020. Sealed, $24.99. Candlemass. Insomnium, Heart Like a Grave. Sealed for $34.99. Fugazi, In on the Kill Taker. Fugazi was $29.99. Bad Religion, Suffer. Sealed for $29.99. Jim B wants the Sepultura CD. Yeah, I wish that was in print. Thank you, Jim B. Or excuse me, Jim Sedal. Wrong Jim. Boy, wrong Jim. Jim Sedal. Ken Crooker on Insomnium. There's 2 more left if anybody wants one. Raven, Wiped Out, Culture Factory. Raven is $24.99. Raging Nathans, Still Spitting Blood, Mystery Color, $19.99. Telemark by Ishan, or Ishan. Prog Metal, sealed, $19.99. Exhorter, The Law. Exhorter is unopened, $29.99. Sealed, $29.99. This is Fugazi, The Argument. Boy, this one here, I never really figured out what it was. It looks like B-U-R-Z-U-M. Brazam. And then it looks like another like Latin type name. Dat Som in Gangvar. Very cryptic looking death, doom. There at $34.99 sealed. We got 2 of those. Arch Goat. Arch Goat was unopened, $29.99. And I know this one. Metallica. Master of Puppets. That's sealed, $34.99. The remaster of Master of Puppets. Which actually conveniently says, obey your remaster. Okay, I've just got one more crate like this to read through, and then I've got to do some stuff from last night and tag it for the video, which will be great because there'll be some different kind of stuff. So there's only one more crate of metal. Doesn't take that long to go through these because, 1, they're new LPs and they take up a little bit more space in the crates. 2, there's a lot of duplicates. So these crates go pretty fast. And there's only one more, and that's it for the metal recap as far as LPs. And I still got to tag some stuff from the video, like I said, which will be good because it's a lot. It's not metal, okay, for those hanging around. Like, man, is the metal going to end? Which most people don't ever say. I can say tonight we did nothing but metal. Anthrax, Fistful of Metal. That looks like me tonight. $29.99, Anthrax. Plasmatics, Metal Priestess. Excuse the nudity there. That is sealed, $24.99. We have The Exploited, Let's Start a War. The Exploited is sealed on red and black vinyl, $29.99. On The Exploited, $29.99. Joan Jett and the Blackhearts, Acoustics. Joan Jett, Record Store Day. This is $24.99. YOB, or Yob, Blue Orange Propeller Vinyl, The Illusion of Motion. This is sealed for $34.99. Let me go grab a handful of CDs. I think I might hold on to those, Jim, if you don't want to do 5, because I could show these again when people's actually watching. when we actually have people watch. If I could have had time to show them tonight, these would have, I probably could have said $9.99 on these, just being honest. So, but no problem. I mean, I think a lot of these probably could be, I felt I could wipe these out if I showed them at the right time for $9.99. Winter's Night, Nox Arcana, Octophobia, Otophobia, Maligant, Serpentine Dominion, The Sounds, Dying to Say This to You, Linam, Slave to the Machine, October 31, Meet in the Maker, October 31, The Fire Awaits You, Old, Down with the Nails, and Soulfly, Enslaved. Okay, next is Insomnium, Anno 1696. That is sealed on gold vinyl for $29.99. Pussifer Money Shot is sealed $34.99. Brown Galaxy colored vinyl. Only Ghost Red Fang. This is unopened $24.99. Ken Crooker picking up another Insomnium. I've got another one if anybody else wants one. I've got one copy left of Immolation, Majesty and Decay. Immolation is limited to 1,000 on black and blue, $29.99. Augulus, Aguilus, Bellum 1, sealed $29.99. Another Plasmatics, that's sealed for $24.99. Jesus Piece, So Unknown, was $24.99. Queensryche, Operation Mindcrime, those are sealed for $39.99. And then this is Armed for Apocalypse, Ritual Violence, sealed $29.99. Metallica Kill 'Em All, $29.99. And Fugazi Repeater, sealed $29.99. So that crate left Fugazi, Metallica, Armed for Apocalypse, Queensryche, Jesus Piece, Plasmatics, Augulus, Immolation, Only Ghost, Pussifer, Insomnia, Insomnium, Yob or YOB, Joan Jett, The Exploited, Plasmatics, and Anthrax. All right. Thank you, Tim Jensen. Be safe up there in the tundra of Alaska. Let me see what I've got going on over in the group. Let me click on Chad Williams here. And let me find this video. Here is the hot picture. Make sure nobody's claimed or said anything. Okay, that's all taken care of. Here's the flip video. And I think we got to our last crate here because I hadn't pulled Chris Ledoux or the Bon Jovis. Do I have this in order? Yeah. Okay, let me go back down the ball. We hadn't done Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, let me go back to those right quick over here and do those, okay? Boy, I'm going to have a big video in the group. That's going to be great, though. And dun, 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 dun. I got Master Puppets in my head now. Dun, 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 dun. I think that's Gimme Fuel, Gimme Fire. All right, so first thing in here, changing up a little bit now. Maggie Rogers, Heard It in a Past Life, 180 gram. Maggie Rogers, sealed, $24.99. Also, Chris Ledoux. These are sealed, $29.99, Wyoming Cowboy. And for sure, one of these sold. One of them is sold to Kyle Tucker. This is sold to Kyle Tucker over on the Facebook flip video. And there's two Chris Ledoux's left, which is a hits compilation, $29.99. Kendrick Lamar, this is $34.99. This is To Pimp a Butterfly. Kendrick is $34.99. This one was Serm Life and Ray Sermond, sealed on red vinyl, $29.99. Little Uzi Vert pink tape, that was sealed for $34.99 on pink vinyl. That was RK. Okay, thank you. Yeah, that was Kyle Tucker, RK Tucker. Thank you, RK Tucker. Olivia Rodrigo Sour, the picture disc, $34.99. Wise Blood and In the Darkness, Hearts Aglow, sealed for $29.99. The Lemon Twigs was sealed for $24.99. And now the Bon Jovis, which a lot of people wanted, makes me think that I need to order some new Bon Jovi Slippery When Wets. The first one was sold to Vince Lano, and then the other one is sold to Jamie Diaz. Okay? So one sold to Vince Lano and one sold to Jamie Diaz. And then I got to let Michael Fairchild know that he was next in line. And I need to probably get him on a waiting list for a brand new one. Okay? And then Justin Garrett, Chad, the one with two guys on it before the pink one. Yeah, this one right here. 5th anniversary, first time on vinyl, includes the bonus track. And that is sold to Justin Garrett. Sealed on red vinyl. I've got 2 left if anybody wants it. Lemon Twigs. And we had a bunch of copies of this, which is Haim. Haim was sealed for $24.99. And then Laffy, sealed $34.99. Everything I Know About Love. And then Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga. And one was sold to Michael Morskadelli. One sold to Michael Morskadelli. And there's got to be another crate. So, yeah, there's definitely another crate. So, those are available for one left for $34.99. And then the Roxy Music Country Life. Roxy Music is sealed for $34.99. Because I still got to find Mr. Morale. I hadn't pulled Casey Musgrave's Patching or Management or Clario. And 3-6 Mafia. And Weezer, RK Tucker. You wanted 2 different Weezer albums, and I hadn't got to those yet. So that crate must be over here on the side. I must have not got to that one yet. So let me swap those out and figure out where the rest of these claims are at. They must be, they must be in this box here. Definitely looks like it. So here we go. All right, more cool stuff in here. First cool stuff I have is Starcrawler, Devour You. Starcrawler is sealed for $19.99. I have one of those left. Also, Colter Wall, Little Songs. Colter Wall was sealed for $29.99. Bachelor, Doom and Son, sealed on yellow vinyl, $19.99. Kanye West, 808s and Heartbreak. That is sealed for $49.99. Touche Amore is Survived By. Light Blue, that's sealed, post-hardcore, $29.99. The Steely Dan analog productions of one of their later albums that pretty much you can't get an OG of. These are great pressings. Two Against Nature, $59.99. Juice WRLD, $29.99. At the Drive-In, $29.99. Titus Andronicus, sealed for $29.99. And this was the Clario Sling. And this was sold to Chuck Wilson. That's sold to Chuck Wilson, Clario Sling. Now, somebody asked me the color of Bad Not Good. Somebody asked me for the color on this one. And this is the first time I've touched it since last night. I'm assuming it's black. Let me jump over here to Discogs and scan it. Laura didn't put a color. That usually means black vinyl. We only denote colored vinyl on here. Yeah, it looks like it's black. Wow, some of these are sold for as much as $81.99. Let me reply to him right quick. Who was that? That was John Dodd. And I'm going to put black. Sorry, that question was asked 15 hours ago, and I'm just now getting to reply it. You're going to have to be patient with me. Sometimes I may not get there. So RK Tucker also gets a Weezer. That was the blue album. Thank you, RK. There's one more Weezer blue album if anybody wants it. Also, 3-6 Mafia was claimed, and that was $34.99. And 3-6 Mafia was claimed by Alam Die. Thank you, Alam Die. That was sold to him. And then Jamie Johnson was a triple LP. That's on white and black colored vinyl, $59.99 on Jamey Johnson. And then here was Management. It looks like I got 3 of them. Yeah, he's got that order here. They're all the same, right? Yeah, MGMT, aka Management. Management was claimed by Charlie Sales. Okay, that's sold to Charlie Sales. And we had Casey Musgrave's Pageant Material. This was sold to Ben Digert, pink vinyl, $29.99. Thank you, Ben Digert. PJ Harvey, Stories from the City, Stories from the Sea, sealed $34.99. And then Mr. Morale. Mr. Morale was Kelvin Duncan, a.k.a. Courtney Duncan. That was Kendrick Lamar. Kendrick Lamar is sealed for $39.99, and I have 1 extra copy there. So let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. So Michael Fairchild, we ran out of Slippery When Wets, but he did get a Firehouse. And then Clifford Umstead didn't get a Slippery When Wet because we ran out. Now, R.K. Tucker, you said Weezer, 1 of each. Now, there's a Blue Album. Was there a Weezer in a previous bin? Was there another Weezer in that video? There must have been for you to have commented that. And I don't think I pulled you one. I think I just pulled that one. There's Massive Attack, Snail Mail, The Jam, The Cars, Casey Musgraves, Foo Fighters. What was the other one? All right, must be in this crate, underneath this crate. I don't see it, though. Could it be right here? Are you sure there was another Weezer? Did you set my offer on Leonard Skinner? I didn't know you made an offer. Or maybe I looked over it. VG Plus, $24.99. I can't do $10 on it. No. This is VG Plus, $24.99. We're pretty far apart on that one. That's marked for $25. So yeah, RK, I don't see but 1 Weezer. I had the Blue Album. I guess I could thumb through the video right quick. I can speed run the video. There's Weezer, the Blue Album. Michael, I'm glad you're watching. Michael, let me see if they're in stock. Yeah, I'm kind of I can kind of like thumbnail. I can kind of thumbnail the video here and like. I think there's only 1 Weezer Blue Album. Yeah, there was only 1 Weezer. Okay, yeah, let me check on that. Well, how long? I know they're not going to be here tomorrow, but I can tell you right now if they're in stock. Give me 1 second. And how much they're going to be. Let me check here. Bon Jovi. They're in stock. They'll be $36.99. I can also get New Jersey. I can get Self-Titled. I can get Crossroads. I can get 2020. I can get 7,800 Degrees Fahrenheit. Keep the Faith. These Days. Crush. Bounce. Have a Nice Day. Lost Highway. Forever, Greatest Hits, and The Roots of Bon Jovi. I get a bunch. Most of his discography's in print. I think that's everything. Slippery When Wet, New Jersey, self-titled, Crossroads, 2020, 7800 Degrees, Keep the Faith, These Days, Crush, Bounce, Have a Nice Day, Lost Highway, Forever, Greatest Hits, and the Roots of Bon Jovi. Okay, so yeah, they're in stock. They'll be here. This distributor, they'll ship tomorrow. They'll be here Tuesday. Probably Tuesday night sale, you'll see me pull one for you. So let's make a note to put Michael Fairchild down on Bon Jovi, and I'll go ahead and reply to the other person, who is Clifford Umstead. And I'll do this. My best price on Lynyrd Skynyrd would be $20. This was VG Plus. It was just marked on March 6th. Yeah, this is brand new. I was about to say this is new arrivals. So it was just marked today. So yeah, it's not a half off record. That record rarely makes it to the half off bin. My best price on that's $20. If that wasn't check condition, those typically sell high grade now for $30 and $40. The first MCA label for that record is a $30, $40 LP now if they're near mint. So, does anybody have really top copies of those? They're desirable. Does anybody have any further request tonight? Let me see what else people have commented on my older post. I think we had some new questions on MoFi. Rhonda Stansberry price on Hall & Oates, $44.99 on H and O. But Avery, I would love to discount that, but it was marked today for $25. So it's going to be a while before that gets any further discount, because it was just marked today for $25. And typically it sells immediately. I think some of those have slowed down because I've sold so many analog production copies for $60, the new 2LP 45 RPMs. Most people's buying those instead of the vintage copies now because they sound so much better. The 45 RPM copies from Analog Productions blow out any original pressings of Lynyrd Skynyrd. But a lot of people still buy the OG Lynyrd Skynyrds because they're vintage, OG, collectible Lynyrd Skynyrds. So, price on Blue Hawaii. Lots of questions on MoFi pressings, but on that, show me all the punk I have. Well, not much unless it's new, and I don't think I have much new. I need to reorder a bunch of new. I've tagged everything in that comment. There's that and there's that. Yeah, I got to get a Finley Depperstein, a Dream Theater. I wonder if Tanner left that on the rack. Let me go do that right now. Let me go grab a Dream Theater for Finley Depperstein. Yep, I knew I forgot something. I need some of y'all that's on YouTube to really create Facebook accounts. This is sold to Finley Depperstein. RK John Coltrane. Does it matter what pressing? And then Kevin LeBady still wanted Robbie Robertson. So Finley Depperstein got, I have more of these if anybody else wants one. $33.99 on this. Okay. It has been an epic night. We've sold 8 full crates. We had, 5 air horns tonight. We sold the Ramones record for $2,000. We sold Soundgarden for $700. What else did we? I can't even remember. Maybe Melanie has them laying over here. I don't remember the prices, though. I know we had an air horn for the Ramones. I remember that one. I know we had an air horn for Soundgarden. We had an air horn for something else too. We had 4 or 5 tonight sell for over 500. And then Kevin LeBeatty on Robbie Robertson. Now, where is that record? I feel like I'm close. It's got to be right in here. Yep, got it. All right, this is sold to Kevin LeBeatty. This is sold to Kevin LeBeatty. This was in a flip video, Mary, in the group from 1 day ago. And he claimed it at Wednesday at 8:25 a.m. And I'm going to let him know I got it right now. And this is sold to Kevin LeBeatty. Okay, that's everything from that video. Let's go to an even older. See, these videos pop in customers' feeds like 3 days later. Nobody on that. Yeah, and I don't like everybody's comment if I miss something. Yeah, and this is going back. I don't think there's anything getting older than this. Let's check this one just in case. One NOS. Yeah, Ed Nelson. That's what it was. I knew something was old. Ed Nelson won one of those NOS. That's the one with the red jacket, but I think we might have sold them all. Some of these videos hit people's timelines 2 or 3 days later. Maybe they don't interact a lot with a whole lot of records. You know, if you interact, that's why I ask everybody to like videos. If you like videos whenever you see them from Coletco, and you are obviously a fan and a customer, the more times you like our content, it will show it more to y'all. I mean, y'all know how that works. If you like a family or friends post, they're going to show you more of that. If you ignore a family or friends post, you'll see less of it. I've friended people before on Facebook, and then I see a ton of their stuff, but I never interact with it, and then it disappears. And I'm like, what the heck happened? What the heck happened from that person? And then I'll look them up, and I just stop seeing their content. So, yeah, this is sold to Ed Nelson. Ed Nelson. All right. Are you in our group, Mary? Are you in our group, Mary? If you're in our group, so once again, you'll have to be in our group, and sometimes you'll have to go here to find them. But if you're in our group and you interact a lot by liking our videos, every morning these pop up about 7 a.m. And it's essentially a recap of everything, not everything, but most of the new vinyl from the previous show. And I have started mixing in vintage, and we've been selling a lot more because I've had people ask me, why don't you go ahead and do vintage as well? And I'm like, well, if these videos get longer than 5 minutes, that's another thing. If they get longer than 5 minutes, as many people don't see them. So I try to keep them under 5 or 7 minutes, and it's really a recap of all the new sealed stuff. If I had all the time in the world, I could just constantly be posting videos on here, and we would sell enough in here on a daily basis that almost as much as we sell during the live. And so people are like, why don't you just constantly make videos? Well, you got to get them ready, and then you got to shoot the video, and then you got to get it uploaded. So that's why I'm constantly trying to get those posted, but it's just a lot of time to get them ready on that. So having to update good badges. They do all that automatically. The badges stuff is all automatic through Facebook, from what I understand. So you can claim it from the video somehow. Yeah, you're just watching the video and you just comment. It's just like you comment whatever you watch. So, yeah. But that's it for tonight for those lingering around. Thanks, everybody, for coming back for part 2. But I really got to get off here. I need to go get something to eat. This has been an epic night. I'm going to sign off right now. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. It's been, once again, an incredible night here. Mary, you just watch the video and you claim whatever you want. And if I like your comment, that means I'm pulling it for you. And I'm going to do one tonight. It's probably going to be a lot of the metal stuff that's left over from earlier, but it'll be good because we'll sell a ton of it, which is why I do this, obviously. I try to make videos that's going to sell us the most records. So I appreciate everybody for watching. We're done. It's been a great night. And guess what? I'll be here again tomorrow doing this tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a huge mix. Typically, there's 7 crates over here behind me I hadn't gone through. 7 crates that I hadn't gone through. 7 crates. That's never happened before in the history of CollectCo, where we've gone through so much stuff, there were 7 crates I didn't even go through. That's 6 crates of John's and a Paul crate. Laura will be here again tomorrow, pricing stuff. John will be here again tomorrow, pricing stuff. We've got a lot of stuff to sell, and tomorrow hadn't even got here yet. With that being said, I'm signing off. Appreciate everybody for watching. Anthony Vanderpool, are you Avery over on YouTube? Do you want the Leonard Skinner for $20, Avery? Is that Anthony? Is that the same person? No Skinnerd. Who is Anthony? Is that the different person? No Skinnerd. I'm confused. The price on it's $20. You never did say yes or no. All right. So you're saying the guys have off tomorrow? No, they'll be here pricing even more stuff. Who is Anthony Vanderpool? Have you bought from us before? Avery, I will say the Leonard Skinner, but we're having a major miscommunication on the price. It is $20. Not 10 or 12, it was $20. I think that's why we hadn't done a deal. I think we're having a Led Zeppelin communication breakdown on the price. It's $20, which is already discounted. All right. I think I'm done now. Now, the person on Facebook, if you want Leonard Skinner, it's $20. And all you got to do is say, I'll take it. Okay? Ed to check his email. He usually does that first thing in the morning. He'll probably be replying to people all day tomorrow. All right. Now I'm really signing off. Thanks, everybody. Good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow at 5 o'clock. See you then.